So then, welcome back to the channel. Day 2 of season preview for League 2 teams. Obviously, it is the same day as I'm recording two of these in the same day, but it is AFC Wimbledon. Talking about AFC Wimbledon, obviously a very exciting team coming into the league, which we'll get to in a moment. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting through these teams because there's some really interesting teams that have got some very good players and stuff like that. We talked about Accrington in yesterday's video about them being sort of mid-table with the players they've lost. Let's just get straight into it. Let's get straight into AFC Wimbledon and see what they're looking like ahead of this League 2 season. So then, last season, AFC Wimbledon finished 10th in League 2 with a second round Carabao Cup exit and a third round FA Cup exit. A lot better than Accrington in the Cups. Obviously got one win in the Carabao Cup, got 2 wins in the FA Cup. And actually got to the third round where the Premier League and Championship teams join the competition. 10th in the league. Look, it could have been a lot better. It could have been a lot better for AFC Wimbledon. You know, by like October, November, December, they were top 10, top 7. I think they were like 4th or 5th at one point. You know, really looked like a team that could push on and get promotion. Unfortunately, it wasn't to be the case. They did fall off. About January, February, if I remember rightly. But again, it looked promising for a large part of the, first 4 or 5 months. But then the drop-off happened and they did end up finishing in 10th. A lot of room for growth as well. But let's have a look how they improved on that 10th place finish in the transfer market so far. So then, since obviously last season, they have improved on their team by bringing Joe Pigott and Alistair Smith in on loan from Leyton Orient and Lincoln City, respectively. Charlton Athletics' Lewis Ward has come through the door. Matty Stevens from Forest Green, John Joe O'Toole from Mansfield, Solihull Moors' Callum Maycock, and Miles Hippolyte from Stockport County. Wow. I mean, you look at the players they already had at the team. Jake Reeves, James Tilley, I know they've lost a few of these, but Ronan Curtis, Amani Little, and we'll talk about the players they've lost, but they have brought in some very good players. Miles Hippolyte, promotion with Stockport. Solihull Moors, Callum Maycock, near promotion. John Joe O'Toole, promotion with Mansfield. Matty Stevens, yes, he got relegated, but a very good player at this level. Lewis Ward, playing in League 1 last season for a decent Charlton side who should be doing better, arguably. So, Lincoln, Alistair Smith, Lincoln been playing well, and Joe Pigott, obviously, that was more the fact they used to be at AFC Wimbledon as well. But you look at those signings and it just screams quality, experience, know-how. Those are some incredible signings from AFC Wimbledon to, counter the players that they've already got at the club. Let's have a look at the players that have left Plough Lane. So then, the 3 players that were under contract that have left the club. Josh Davison has gone to Tranmere Rovers. Jack Curry has stepped up 2 divisions to go to the Championship to join Oxford United. And then Will Nightingale, only on a loan, has gone to Ross County for the season. Josh Davison, very good striker. Jack Curry, great player, Jack Curry. And you can see why a Championship side has come in for him. Very intelligent, very good on the ball. A bit like Jack Rodoni when he left for Huddersfield, that one. Jack Curry, too good for this league, too good for League 1, you could argue. And Will Nightingale on loan. In terms of the players that were released at the end of the contract and have found a club, Ronan Curtis has found Port Vale. Paul Callambai has found Dagenham and Redbridge. Amani Little has gone to Gillingham. Ben Mason has gone to Farnborough. Harry Pell has gone to Cheltenham. Zach Robinson has gone to Motherwell. And Nick Zanev has gone to Northampton. Now, all of those players, even the first 3, there are some quality that has been missing. But what I will say is Nick Zanev has left for Northampton. They've brought in Lewis Ward. John Joe O'Toole has come in. They've lost Paul Callambai and Will Nightingale, Jack Curry. Josh Davison has gone. Matty Stevens has come in. They've sort of replaced the players that they've lost with players that you could arguably say are better quality, or if not better quality, they're better experience than the ones that they've lost, in my opinion. In terms of the players that are released that haven't found a club yet, Quayne Bartley, Lee Brown, Marcel Campbell, Josh Hallard and Alex Pearce. Quite weird that they released Alex Pearce, if I'm truthfully honest. Obviously, the former Millwall centre-back, but, you know, it is what it is. The 3 key players that I've picked out for AFC Wimbledon next season, I've gone with 1 new signing and then 2 players that were already at the club. The new signing that I've gone with is Matty Stevens. You know, in a better team, no disrespect to Forest Green, but in a better team, I think Matty Stevens can bag goals at this level for Wimbledon and potentially fire them to the playoffs / promotion. That's the first player that I've gone with. And then the other 2 players are the 2 players that are already at the club. Jake Reeves and James Tilley. Those are the 2 that I've gone with as the key players for AFC Wimbledon alongside Matty Stevens. So key players I've gone Jake Reeves, Matty Stevens, James Tilley. James Tilley speaks for himself, quality footballer. You know, scored a lot of goals for Wimbledon last season, 2 against Rodney Braid, but we don't talk about that. And Jake Reeves is an absolute tank in that midfield, controls it so well, plays the midfield role excellently. And yeah, those are the key players. And last off, in terms of my expectation, I've gone playoffs. I don't want to say automatic promotion because that may be a bit of a stretch, but I've gone playoffs. I think AFC Wimbledon, looking at the squad they've got, looking at the talent they've got, the signings they've brought in, the players that they've already kept at the club, I genuinely think that this team could get playoffs. So that is going to be the end of the video, guys. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe. As always, if there's any Wimbledon fans watching, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section below. Do you disagree with me? Do you believe what I'm saying? And the next video will be tomorrow, and that will be Barrow AFC, not AFC Barrow. It will be Barrow AFC. Seeing how Pete Wild, or not Pete Wild, because he's not there anymore. Seeing how the Bluebirds at Holker Street get on in League 2 next season. We've done Accrington. This is Wimbledon, and I'll see you tomorrow for Barrow. Thanks for watching. I'll speak to you in the next one.